Well, hello there, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm a redhead now. Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for your support. If you're new here, welcome. Do remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and like this video. So today we'll be talking about, well, not all, but some of the things, like 30 things I've learned. 30 things I've learned since 30, right? So 30 things in 30 years. So if you see me looking at my laptop, because I mean, no, it's 30 things. I can't remember 30 things just like that. So yeah, we're going to get straight into the video, and so let's go. So number one, I've learned that you need to have a why. And what I mean by that is you need something that's the reason for you to do something. Like, why are you going to work every day? To earn an income. What do you need that income to do to survive, to pay your bills and live the lifestyle that you want? And even if you don't have that income, that's not enough for what you want, then that's your why, to go ahead and earn an additional source of income, to do the things that you want to do, the things that you envisioned for yourself. So you need to have a why. So what is your why for doing whatever it is that you do? You need it, because that will keep you motivated, that keeps you going day by day. When you sometimes wake up in the morning and you're tired, or you're drained, or you're frustrated throughout the day, and you remember, why am I doing this? And it keeps you grounded and keeps you going. Number two, friends come and friends go, and that's all right. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. I think that's self-explanatory. Persons come into your life for many different reasons, for many different seasons, and they leave sometimes, and that is okay. People grow. It's not that there any ill will or bad intentions. People grow apart, and that's perfectly fine, and that is okay. So don't beat up yourself. No need to do that. There's no mental health without physical health. That is true. But they work together, Keep your body healthy, your mind works better. Person say if they exercise, they're able to think clearer, and it brings me to a point. Get exercising. Eat healthier. It might sound, is that one of my reasons? Yes, we'll come to that. There's no mental health without physical health, and that's true. A lot of persons exercise, and when they exercise, they're able to think clearer or do things better. So all the chemicals work together. To do its thing. All the sciencey people know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So leave a comment below all the things that you've learned since you've become your current age, whether 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 10, 11, well, whatever age you may be. All the things that you've learned, at this point. Leave a comment below. Let's have a conversation. And do you agree? Have you learned all that I've mentioned before? Have you learned those as well? Have you noticed them? Like, tell me, let me know. And number 4, your habits define you. That's true. You are what you repeatedly do. If you lie all the time, you're a liar. That's who you are, aren't you? So your habits define who you are. So if you're constantly doing something, that's your action. They say actions speak louder than words. You're going to say, oh, I'm not doing it again, and there you go, doing it again. Who am I going to believe? What am I going to believe? I'm going to believe the action that you show to me. I'm going to believe what you keep doing over and over and over again, not what you're saying. So habits define you. You are what you repeatedly do. So take that in mind, take that into consideration. So yeah. Priorities matter. And that's number 5. So priorities matter. They do. You need to prioritize. You need to have set structure, so you can keep yourself grounded, and so you can know what is what comes before what. If you have children, you know that, okay, whenever there's anything at school, I'm always be there. They're priority number 1. You're at work, priority number 2. All of that. Priority. You need to have priorities, and they matter. And just to say, these are in no particular order at all. They're not. Number 6, you can't really change people, but you can bring out the best in them. You can't change anybody. You can't change anyone. They have to make up their mind to change. But you can bring out the best in them, and they may decide that they want to change. They may decide that they want to turn a new leaf, whatever they decide. So you aided in that, but you cannot change anyone. The person needs to decide if they want to change. The person going to relationships and think they're going to change this person. The person is not what you want them to be, but then you're going to, I'm going to change this person, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You're going to accept the person for who they are, or leave them be. Bring out the best in them, but you can't change anyone. Kind beats smart. That is number 7. Believe me, kind beats smart. It doesn't cost a thing to be kind to people. It really doesn't. I don't know why we're so mean to each other, like so extremely mean sometimes. I don't get it. You see it on social media every day. People in their comments are bullies. Persons, walking. You see it everyday life, how mean we can be to each other. And every day, kind beats smart. Someone will choose someone who is kind to them over someone who thinks they know it all, or someone who claims that they're smart, or someone who is smart. It all comes down to how you let someone feel, in all honesty. You made their day by just saying good morning. You made their day by just smiling at them. You made their day by just assisting that you think nothing of, but it was a word to them. So kind beats smart every day. People can't read their thoughts. Okay, this is true. This is number 8. Something is bothering us, and instead of saying what it is that is bothering us and speaking our mind to that person, we tend to hold it inside and vex up the face and sulk and think that him can't read my mind. I must like, I think the person can read your mind. That must be the reason. But the person cannot read your mind. We need to. I used to do that. I don't think I do it as often anymore. I speak my mind to a certain extent. It's still a learning process. Okay, when certain things are ingrained in you, you have to work hard to get it out. So I have to remind myself that, okay, he doesn't know, or you need to understand, put it this way. Someone may have done something to you and they may not see it as it hurting you or causing any harm, but it affected you. But they don't know that, but it did affect you. So you're going to sulk and be vexed and upset with the person when the person had no idea that's how you felt. So you need to speak your mind. People can't read your thoughts. You don't know what's going on. You have to verbalize it, say it, speak it. So do better. I'm learning. It's a work in progress. Okay, it's a work in progress. Number 9, just do the thing. Okay, just do it. Listen, YouTube. was always, it was an if and but, okay? And I put it on my vision board. It wasn't exactly to do YouTube, but it was to be, you know, come out of my shell a bit more. And so one way to do that was YouTube. So I now have an obligation that I know that I said I'm going to do YouTube I'm going to upload a video every Friday, right? That's what I said. I'm going to upload a video every Friday on YouTube. Oh, I'm hot. I'm going to upload a video every Friday on YouTube. That's my obligation, you know? And so I just did it. I try not to second guess, because when you second guess, triple guess, triple guess, that's the word. when you guess 3, 2, 4, 5, 10, 15 times, it does, you know, guessing and guessing and guessing, you won't do it. So here, what? Stop guessing and just do it. Write the book, start a YouTube channel, go traveling, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that is on your mind that you longed to do, just do it. Okay? Just do it. Number 10, Jesus comes first. Whatever relationship, you know, you need to have a relationship with him. You need to build on whatever it is. You know the relationship you have with God. It is a personal thing. You know it. You need to have one because it is so important, so personal, and it changes lives, and it will change your life when you think about it. When you realize that it's something you can't do without, someone you can't do without. And so that is important. So he comes first. So once he comes first and everything, believe me, everything will fall into place. You'll see everything works out. You know, everything works out. Do things differently to think differently. If you want different results, do things differently. You can't be doing the same thing and expect to get different results. It doesn't work that way. It will never work that way. So you need to do things differently to get different results. So that means you have to analyze your situation and assess it and go about, you know, doing it. Because see what works for you. See what will give you the results that you want, what you need. And it can't be doing the same thing the same way all the time. You have to change it up. Always stay a student. No, I like to learn, so this is easy for me. Like I said, I've learned it. Always stay a student. Like, always learn, always read, whatever. Read something, read it, whatever. Always the world is changing. You need to learn how to do new things in technology, do new things in whatever. You won't know everything, but stay a student so you continue learning, and that's important. I always try to stay learning, read a lot, learn how to do things. If I don't know it, I'm going to read about it and learn about it. I don't know everything. I don't act like I know everything, but I try to know a lot of things. Anger is never the answer. That's true. When you're angry, you're not able to make conscious decision or decision in the right frame of mind. You make decision out of anger, hyped up the emotion. So I've been there. I think maybe I've said things out of anger a few times. Then when I'm all calm and collected, I'm like, I shouldn't have said that, you know. I have to go and apologize, you know. Yeah, but yeah, anger is never an answer. You do things and you say things, just stay calm or wait until you're calm and collected and have a clear mind of everything, that you can go ahead and know and speak or make the decision that you want to make. Find beauty in the small things, as cliche as it sounds. I find beauty in everything. I love art. I see the beauty in the smallest of things. I like to be alone. That's fine. There's beauty in that. There's beauty in being alone. Talking to people about simple things. talking to people about how their day was, how their day is going, whatever it may be. That's a small thing, you know. Someone saying, "Hi, how are you?" You know, smiling with them, or try. I can't fake smile. If I fake smile, you know, I was genuine. So yeah, find beauty in the small things. Whether you and your spouse going to juicy or tasty to buy a patty and sitting in the car and eating it, you find beauty in that. Whether you can afford one ice cream and you share it, there's beauty in that. Whatever it may be, there's always beauty in the small things. So tell me, you know, in the comments, what are some small things that you find beauty in, that it's like you remember those moments, though they were so small, but they made a big impact. Let me know. Number 15. Every second you spend wishing you had someone else's life is a second spent wasting yours. Be extremely grateful for what you have. It's true. You spend so much time focused on someone else's life. You see all these people on social media um, living a life that you may want or you may need or something, and you keep pushing every day, but you don't know how they come by that life. You don't know what they have to do to get that life, but you there wasting thinking about or wishing you had that person's life, that you're not grateful for what you have, that you forget how blessed you are. You know, it's simple things like that, because you're extremely blessed and highly favored of the Lord. And so don't waste your time, you know, wishing that you have someone else's life. You really don't know what that person is going through. You really don't know anything, because people show you what they want you to see. There's 24 hours in a day, and people upload 5 seconds of that, and you think you know everything about the person, when you really don't. You really and truly don't. So every second you spend wishing you had someone else's life is a second wasting yours. You're wasting your life, where you could be there doing something so much more productive, or doing something productive, you know, like writing down what you're grateful for. So go ahead and leave my comments below. Let me know what you're grateful for today. Number 16. Don't worry so much. This is a hard one. So, it's a hard one for me. I don't worry all the time. I may overthink things, and then I have to remind myself, like, girl, child, listen up. You've got this. God's got it under control, okay? It will all work out. It will fall into place. I have to tell myself that all the time. Like, don't worry so much. And when you get older, you see, like, why was I worrying again? Like, why? It all fall into place. It all worked out. It worked out just fine. So don't worry so much. You know, worry less. Strive to be a better version of yourself every day. That's number 17. The only person that you should be in competition with is yourself. And I try that every day. I try to better myself every single day. I try to be a better version of myself every single day, be it or not. Whether work-wise or personal. Professional, personal, spiritual. So I'm at work today, and I assess my work to see how I did. So I could say, okay, did I take too long on this thing? Okay, what can I do to make it better? You know, what can I do to not spend so much time on this? How can I do this differently? Okay, my filing system is working. I was a bit disorganized today. How can I make that better tomorrow or for the rest of the week? You know, understand? So it all fall into place. So I always try to be a better version of myself every day and not worry about other people, because really I am my own competition. My success is determined on me. My failure is determined by me. My success is determined by me. Me. I determine how far I go. I determine if I don't go. So I try to be a better version of myself every day. Drop the ego. Yeah. Not worth it. Like, pointless at this point. It is pointless. It is pointless. Like, I don't understand why we're so uptight and filled with ego. I have this, I have that, I am this, I am that. Yes, you earned it, but the ego part, no. No, it's not cute. Eat clean. This, you need to eat clean, like eat healthy. I know it can be harder because it's more expensive to eat clean, but try as best as possible to eat clean. Because as you get older, you'll see that when you were younger and you used to eat all this junk food and you never used to gain weight, and then as you get older you live the same life, you realize metabolism doesn't work that way anymore. You're keeping on the fat, you're keeping on the weight, and it's not dropping off as it used to. No, you have to exercise, you have to do that. And then bring me to number 20, sweat daily. You need to exercise. Do so before you're 20. You can start anytime, but when you're younger it's easier, get into a habit, get into a routine, and stay at it, work at it. Look at me for an example. I wasn't a very active person, but I was slim. I was slim most of my life until 2021. Yes, until 2021. January 21, February 2021. I was fine. I used to think I was fat before February 2021, Like, yeah, imagine that. I used to think I was fat. I remember I put a picture of what I thought and me thinking I was fat, right? And look at me now. I'm on medication that allow me to gain so much weight. It's crazy. So, have a routine, have a exercise, have a schedule, like, you exercise. If you do 15 minutes a day and work your way up, so your body can stay active and sweat every day, keep your muscles moving. And the younger you are, the better. Don't let others dictate your life. This is so true. I've learned that people live their life how they want to live it already, and then we have a thing of wanting to tell people how to live their life, and that's not a good thing. So don't let others dictate to you how it is that you should live yours, how it is that you should go about doing whatever you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy, as long as you're not causing harm to anyone. Just live your life and don't have regrets, because if it is that you live according to someone else's ideal and perception of what your life should be, then when you get old and gray and you're sitting there in your barn and your rocking chair and your grandchildren get to ask you, oh, grandma, grandpa, what did you do for fun when you were young? Did you do everything that you wanted to do? You can't talk. You can't say anything because they didn't, because you listen so much to others and how it is that you should live your life. So live the life you want, as long as they're not causing harm to anyone. Be open to trying new things. I am open to try anything at least once, okay? Especially food. I like food. I'll try. I'll probably eat frog. I'll eat frog maybe once. I'll probably eat escargot too once. I'll try anything once. Cockroaches and stuff. I'll try anything once. I'll eat a snail. I said escargot. I'll eat it. Yeah, at least once. Couldn't. It's high in protein. So anything at least once, Yeah. So be open to try new things. You never know where it will take. It don't have to be food, you know. You don't know where it will take you. Climb that falls, go on a race, car track, you know, go karting, travel the world, dye your hair, you know, go for it. Feel your fears and do them anyways. You know? Feel your fears and do them anyways. So this is 23. Fear shouldn't cripple you. You know, it shouldn't prevent you from doing what it is that you want to do. So feel your fear and do it anyway. So this is me with YouTube. I was a bit fearful. I was like, what am I going to post? I hear my overthinking, right? What am I going to post? What do I have to talk about? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Are people going to watch my channel? Like, am I going to get enough subscribers? Am I going to get enough watch hours? Am I going to be monetized? Am I this? Am I that? Then fear. It's fear. Like, okay, I'm fearful that people will see me on the streets and recognize me. I'm fearful that I won't do this, or I won't do that, or I won't get that. Who cares? I don't. I like doing YouTube, you know. I like it. Sure, you know, every day I'm like, oh, am I really doing YouTube? Me? I say doing YouTube. But I overcame. I pushed through the fear, you know. I felt the fear and I did it anyways. I went ahead and I did. I'm over a year old on posting on YouTube now. Can you believe that? Like, yeah. I'm not monetized yet. I don't have 1,000 subscribers as yet. I don't have my 4,000 watch hours as yet. But that's perfectly fine. I'm posting just the same. Don't let failure hold you back. It's okay to fail. It is perfectly fine to fail. If anybody tells you that you should not fail, you shouldn't. It's okay to fail. It's perfectly fine to fail. You know, it's fine. It's normal. It's okay. When you fail, you can go back to the drawing board and say, why didn't this happen? Why did this happen? How can I be better? How can I do that? How can I do it? And you will now become a better version of yourself every day. So you're revamping the solutions. So you're finding new solutions, new ways to do things every single day. And failure is fine. It's a part of life. So don't let anyone tell you that you should not fail. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. Shut up. Failure is fine. Failure shouldn't define you though. It's normal. It's a part of the process. It shows you what you're capable of. It allows you to dig deep within yourself and find things that you didn't even know you could do. So, you know, don't let failure hold you back. Try again. And let me know, is there or you don't have to let me know, but is there something that you wanted to do or you want to do but you're so fearful that it's holding you back, it's crippling you? Lock your eye and press it. Lock your eyes and just do it, man. Just do it. Don't let failure hold you back. Or if you tried something before and you failed and you decide you're not going to try again, assess it, do it another way, find another way to do it, another solution, another version, another road, whatever it is. You got this, boo. You know? Yeah. Okay. And number 25, we're almost there. Your childhood matters. Don't let it control your adulthood. A lot of us have childhood trauma, you know. A lot of us go through so much in our childhood, and it affects us as adults of how we interact with people, how we do certain things. Your childhood matters. It does. But if it becomes to a point where it's controlling your adult life, stifling who you should be or who you should become, then we have a problem. You know, if it's causing issues in your relationships, in your adult relationships, then you know there's a problem. Seek therapy. Therapy is fine. Nothing is wrong with therapy. Seek help of how to get out of this child trauma. You know, childhood matters. You know, or it could be a case that you're always given everything that you ever want, and then you realize in adulthood that's not the case. That you don't get what you want all the time. So that could be an issue. So you need therapy. Work on that. You know. Number 26, invest in yourself. Your greatest asset is yourself. You're not a liability, you're an asset. And you are the greatest asset. So invest in yourself, whatever it is, whether you need to take courses, certain courses, whether you need to do whatever it is that you need to do to better yourself. You know, change your wardrobe, you know, find your style and your passion. Do it. You know, if you need, in this case, if you think you're unhealthy and overweight, invest in yourself by going to the gym. Get a trainer. That's investing in yourself. If you think you want to go into another career path and you don't have any experience or much knowledge, take some courses. You know, find a mentor. Just do it. Whatever it is, that is it that you want to do or you think that you lack or you need it improvement on in yourself, go for it. It's perfectly fine, because you're your biggest asset, you know, because in order to have multiple streams of income, you need to be right up here. You know, you need to be an asset and people need to see that you're an asset to be able to earn multiple stream of income. You need to capitalize on that. So yeah, invest in yourself, whichever way however you see fit, that will make you a better person or a better version of you. Build a supportive team around you, meaning in terms of friendship. You know, have people around you that are smarter than you. They will make you better. They will push you to be your best. They always try to be your best. No competition. Other people who are jealous of you. No jealousy. Not talking about that. But genuine friendships, genuine people who want the best for you and see the best that there is in you and what you have to offer, even when you don't see it in yourself. And when you build that strong, supportive team around you, you can always do anything, and you can always have that team to fall back on for support. So yeah, follow your dreams no matter what. Follow your dreams. Your dreams are important. Your goals are important. Whatever they are never too big, and if they seem big to you, that's perfectly fine. Break them down into smaller goals so you can achieve them and get where you want to go. So no matter what, always keep working on your dreams. Whether you're at a 9 to 5 working for someone else and you're there, don't forget to always learn. Take every opportunity to learn something new, whatever it may be. Number 29. Forgive yourselves and others. I had to learn this. I had to learn this. I learned that forgiveness is not for the other person, but it's for you. Forgiveness is for me. Because when you don't forgive, it weighs on you heavily. You need to forgive people to move on. You don't forgive them for their sake, but you forgive them for you. And you also understand that you need to forgive yourself sometimes. Sometimes we hold ourselves to some crazy standards, or we have this thing you're saying, it's our fault why this happened, it's our fault why that happened, it's our fault, no, it's not your fault. Never blame yourself. You know, forgive yourself, because that is how you'll grow and be a better version of you, you know. And forgiving others, remember, it's not for the person, it is for you. So you need to do that, and you need to let it go. And I'll say forget it, you know, but forgive, let it go, move on with your life, be happy and free, because you deserve it, you know. Is there somebody you need to forgive, like that you keep holding on to it, or you need to forgive yourself and you haven't done so? Think about it. Think about what it's doing to you mentally, and because it affects you mentally, it also affects you physically when you think about it. So yeah, remember, forgiveness is not for the other person, it is for you. And then lastly, number 30, stay true to your word. Your word is your bond. Stay true to your word. Like, it is so important. Like, when you say you're going to do something, do it. Like, it is so important. If you have an appointment and your appointment's at this time and you realize you won't make it for the call, you know, call about it and do it. Stay true to your word, man. And people know that your word is your bond. They can trust you. You're a trustworthy person, and they know that whatever it is, you'll always be honest and truthful and true to them, because they trust you. People trust people who are honest. When you say you're honest and trustworthy and you're true to your word is your bond. That is important to me, and that is important. That is an asset to have. You need to be true to your word. You need to be, which in essence is just being honest and do what you say you're going to do, and then your action will match up with your words, and that's important. Well, a bonus is like pay your debts. Don't make courts come in here, come and take back the information, and then you say, oh, bet them work, oh, bet a bonus. Oh gosh. And there you have it, guys. 30 things in 30 years. Wow. 30 things in 30 years. Thank you for watching. No. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't done so, please do so. Thank you for liking this video. And thank you for sharing with a friend. Thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you, and I'll see you next week for another video. Toodles. Bye bye. Ouch.